Hi, my name's Barb Graham, and I'm an attorney at Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Milwaukee in the Refugee and Immigration Services Program. This is a video about knowing your rights if Immigration and Customs Enforcement approaches you. All people living in the United States, including the people who are undocumented, have certain rights under our United States Constitution. If you're undocumented, and Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or what we often think of as being the immigration police, stop you on the street or stop you in a public place, know that you have these following rights. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to speak to an immigration officer. You do not have to answer any questions. You may ask if you are free to leave. If the officer says no, you may exercise your right to remain silent. If you are asked where you were born or how you entered the United States, you may refuse to answer. You may refuse to remain silent. If you choose to remain silent, however, you must say so out loud. You may show a Know Your Rights card to the officer that explains that you will remain silent and wish to speak to an attorney. You may refuse to show identity documents that say what country you are from. Do not show any false documents and do not lie. You may refuse a search if you are stopped for questioning but are not arrested. You do not have to consent to a search of yourself or your belongings, but an officer may pat you down or pat your clothes if the officer suspects that you have a weapon. You have the right to speak to a lawyer. If you are detained or taken into custody, you have the right immediately to contact a lawyer. Even if you do not have a lawyer, you may tell immigration officers that you want to speak to a lawyer. If you have a lawyer, you have the right to talk to that lawyer. If you have a signed DHS form called a G-28, which is basically a form that says that you have a lawyer, you may give that to the officer to speak to your lawyer. If you do not have a lawyer, ask an immigration officer for a list of pro bono lawyers. You also have the right to contact your consulate. The consulate may be able to assist you in locating a lawyer. You can refuse to sign any or all paperwork until you've had the opportunity to speak to a lawyer. But if you choose to sign something without speaking to a lawyer, be sure you understand exactly what the document says and exactly what it means before you sign it. If you want more information about your rights, or if you want to learn what you might be eligible, what kind of immigration benefits you might be able to receive, speak to a reputable immigration lawyer. You can go to the American Immigration Lawyers Association to connect with a lawyer in your area.